So our next speaker and presenter is Aldo Barletta. Aldo is a Western region representative of the National Hispanic Latino Task Force. I must tell you, Aldo's got a lot of energy. Just working with him on this committee, he's around everywhere, and he's got a lot of energy and a lot of good things that he wants to do and try for the Hispanic and Latino people in the various dioceses and in the various conferences. He's actor on the Snohomish County District Council. He lives in Everett in Washington State, another one from Washington, and he's being which is part of the Seattle Archdiocese Council and area. So I will be putting these slides up on for him. Aldo.
Perfect. Thank you, Rolf. So again, Aldo Barletta. I'm originally from Colombia, and I'm here. I live here in Marysville, Washington. And yeah, here's my email and phone number if you need to reach me. So, but actually, no, this is not the right phone number. I will need to correct that one. But my email is right there, Aldo M. Barletta. Anyway, I have a lot of energy, but I still trying to find my way in how to do things. And I think that Hispanic Latino Task Force is kind of in the same level. We have a new group at the national level, trying to build a new collaboration group and have all the regions together and present ideas and challenges. And most importantly, trying to find a unified plan of action, adapting unique approach in each region, depending on their needs and the status. But within a small group, we are, 8 people or so on the diversity committees. I can find a lot of diversity in itself. It's very interesting to work in this committee. A lot of fun, a lot of challenges. I learned that things that they don't move as fast as we want, but well, we try our best. Correct? We are people of hope, and we live in a world full of hope. And go to the next slide, John. And I just want to tell you what we try to do in the national committee, in the Hispanic Latino committee, and we work together within the regions. We try to provide our input, our ideas, and we become stronger with this support and with these ideas. The first basic step is to find a good channel of communication with our regional vice president, and for that I can tell you we are blessed to have John Halsey and role of excellent support for me. Thank you so much. And that's basic. And we are fortunate here in this region how we have this great leadership. So the next big step, basic step, is to find ambassadors and state captains. We need to find in every state, in every district, in every part of our Western region, we need to find representative people that can help. So we need help. I need help to convey information and gather information. It's hard to reach so large area, such a large area, and a person can make a big difference. So the more we have, the better we can do. And I know by experience that I cannot produce, I cannot do too much, but I know I can make a difference. That little grain can do some good. When we find these ambassadors and these captains, and we can then try to gather information, get the statistics, what the numbers are in our region. What is the amount of people in our parish pews? How much areas we don't have any conferences? What is the actual needs in every district? Do they have formation programs? What opportunities and what challenges? But I need people in every part that can feed me. Hey, this is what's happening here, and we are all different. From Washington to California, Arizona, it is so much different. So I need that input, and what we learn, we need to pass it through them. There's a challenge in our culture how the communication works. So it's one more barrier, one more challenge to overcome. But I can tell you a little bit more on the more specific what I have done, and every representative of the Hispanic Latino task force do. We review and we put our input in the strategic plan, and we try to say what can we do to make that happen. It is our duty to follow our national president goals and try to achieve those. So and he's counting on us and to do that, to put into practice and make it reality, the strategic plan. We also provide inputs to the documentation and initiative. And one of the things that we are reviewing is this organization guide to diversity and multicultural issues. That manual was done years ago, and things have changed through the years. So we're trying to provide something more accurate. So we are active in what is the real status of our region in our nation. So we provide information to the Multicultural Diversity Committee. So we are under the Multicultural Diversity Committee, correct? We help with text and making the draft for the grant application for multicultural initiatives. And we try to participate in events that happen nationally and try to enrich and get the information that we need and get ideas what can be done, because we need to find ways and be creative to make things happen. There's so much need that we need to reinvent ourselves. So and it takes time. It takes quite a bit of time, and even more now that I've been involved with planning with this Western Region Assembly, has been a real pleasure. Has been an eye-opening for me. It's quite intense, and we're doing all the workshops and presentation in Spanish. Proudly I can say, with humility, we're trying to do our best so we reach all the people. They feel more comfortable speaking in Spanish and share the same culture. So for that purpose, for this, because I've done much work in this Western Region Assembly planning, I've been not achieving what I wanted to do, to get information and have more contacts and see how we can grow and where are the opportunities to open more conferences or reopen some of the conferences that has closed. But that's my intention. As soon as this assembly is done, and I'm gonna concentrate more in real work. So be patient with me, but also help me to find where are the opportunities, where are the challenges, where I can help to strengthen your diversity, especially with Hispanic Latino community. So if you can go to the next slide, Roloff. And I can tell you that hopefully you have, well, if you get these slides, then you can get the, okay, what I was trying to say here. The next task that I'm trying to do here is to coordinate with Sylvia, work on more formation for presenters or formators in Spanish. So I'm working closely with her. And we have received responses through Google form. We have done some surveys. We have get some answers, but not all the districts have responded. So I'm gonna push a little bit more to get more information and get these contact people that I can talk and be the channel to pass communication and gather information. But many of you have answered. I wanna thank you for that. Also, there is some effort to create and revitalize existing conferences. And Judy, I know I'm gonna ask for your help, and I will try to prioritize and see what is the most success that we can have in what parts, in what efforts. So, and I would like to promote the participation on regional and national events. These assemblies are so great. I think that I would say that all assemblies, the national assemblies, the invitation for renewal, this event has really helped me grow and in many aspects, and that's where I get the energy from you guys. You are the source, and it's so humbling to do the best that I can. So now homework here for everybody. Maybe you have a pen and paper, or maybe you get these slides later on, but let's see what we can do. All right, let's, as a homework, let's set some realistic and concrete due dates for these goals. Each person, each member hopefully can attract a new Hispanic member, and put Hispanic in brackets, because just get a member, somebody that can embrace diversity. So that's what we are here for. So each Hispanic member to pray to be a servant leader, and you can take the word Hispanic, every member, to try to be a servant leader. I mean, we can be a leader at different levels, correct? I mean, we don't have to be just president or at the national level or a regional level. We can do in our own conferences, be the leader of a fundraising. I don't know. So each member to discover talents of others to be servant leaders. I wish we can discover what other people have to do. We have different talents, and sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. And this is one of the main message that I want to give to our Hispanic people. We are shy. We don't want to make mistakes, and we don't want to people look down at us, but we need to be brave and be hopeful. And I know that people appreciate that. When you provide the effort, people like that, and I think we are all about that effort. Another thing to do, each conference to attract new member, embracing diversity, each council to start a new Hispanic conferences. I know there is so much need